Good morning, children. Today, I welcome you to this new lesson in democratic politics. The title of the lesson is Gender, Religion and Caste. This is Miss Khyati Dwarkadas. Now observe these images. There are so many of them, and each image in its own way has so much to tell us. If you look, India has always been a patriarchal society. A patriarch is when the father is the head of the family. Everything is decided by the main male of the house. Thus, there has always been a male domination in our society. Because India has been a patriarchal society. If you look at the images above, both of the images show that the man is sitting and enjoying life while the woman is working. See here in this image, if I can show you, the man here is having biscuits and chips while the woman is busy cleaning the house. He's not even bothered to share the work. Look at this. He's so busy reading a book. The child is busy watching or listening to music, whereas the lady of the house is actually cleaning every nook and corner. Look at this. Do traditional gender roles still dominate marketing? If you look at it, yes. Why? Because whenever they are even advertising or marketing products, everything will be men and women, the gents and the ladies. You can even see where there is an office bag and a suit, you will see a man there. Even the mannequins will be dressed like the men and the women. Look at this. Wherever there are home products, you will see a women model or a lady model. You won't see a male model at the women's products. Look at the shopping mall or a departmental store. When you have women's products, you will always see the blue and the pink for the women, the blue for the men. Look at this image. From the time they are born, I am strong, I am the man, the blue. And I am the fairy, the little delicate one, the delicate darling, the pink. To that extent that even toys, the assembling toys, the thinking toys, all for the man. And what goes for the woman, the girl, everything that's pink. Now look at these images. You can see that there has been gender inequality everywhere. The man is up the seesaw, the power, he has the power, and the woman is right down. And what do we notice here? Whether it is the home or whether it is the office, whether it is the school or the workplace, every single place has gender inequality. So here you can see the man right up the seesaw and right down is your woman. Now, this little statistic is what I found at the UN website. It's the UNESCO website statistic, where they say twice as many girls as boys will never ever start school. And see the figures. Right in primary school, mind you. The left picture is about the boys. So here they say 28.4 million boys will be out of school, whereas 30.9 million girls will be out of school. 6.9 million boys have already left school. 5.2 million girls have already left school. 13.3 million boys are likely to enter school in the future, whereas 9.7 million girls are likely to enter school in the near future. But look at the gap, 9 here and 13 there. And the red area is our area of concern. 8.2 million boys are never ever likely to enter school, whereas 16 million girls will never ever enter school. That is our area of concern, and it is a very, very sad state of affairs. Now look at this. While I was talking to you about the discrimination the boys and the girls face in the marketing, in the products, everywhere you will see toys for girls, toys for boys, shoes, clothes, everything for girls and boys separate, to the extent that even counters are pink and blue. The brilliant boys coloring book and the girls coloring book, why are they distinguished? Look at the beauty products. Fair and lovely for girls, fair and handsome for boys. Why can't both be just fair and beautiful? So it's a point to think about. Why do shops even divide products? And that too by gender. Since ages, there have been two stereotypes in our minds, the masculine and the feminine. And how do they distinguish these stereotypes? The male is logical, rational, aggressive, exploitative, strategic, independent, competitive, the boss, the decision maker. And what about the female? She is intuitive, emotional, submissive, sympathetic, spontaneous, tolerant, cooperative, a faithful supporter, the silent backing. Just as they say, every successful man has a woman behind him. Why? Can't we say every successful woman has a man behind her? Look at the traditional roles or even the perceptions a woman plays in this image here. You can see she's carrying a baby, she has a pan, she has household instruments and domestic work on the right, to her left. And this side, she's wearing a suit or a formal dress and she's moving to office and she's carrying all the official work. So she's multitasking. Have you ever seen men do that? Not until the lockdown. Women were always doing their own things at home and men were known to step out. So look at this image here. There is a race, and what is the race about? The men have to run whatever the distance. In the women, it has the obstacle race. Look at that. They have to pick up the clothes, iron them, or put them in the washing machine behind, or the other way around. It's not that the women are running and the men are also running. Everywhere there is a mental block. So one fine day, some people said, no, there should be equality. And here you have a whole lot of little girls, like many of our classmates, saying, don't tell your daughter not to go out. Tell your son to behave properly. So gender equality should be discussed with the boys. So girls, it is your role now to debate, tell the boys, explain to them that yes, we are the powerful ones. Without the girls, it's not going to be possible. Look at this. Girls and boys are both doing the same kind of work, but the ladies are being paid less. So they are demanding equal pay for equal work. If you saw the lockdown period, then you would have seen this kind of a role where the father would look after the baby or the child at home and the mother would be doing something else. Or the father would be cooking, or one day he would be doing the housekeeping. Because the entire family was bonding at home. Thanks to the lockdown, we've been together. Look at this now. The gentleman has come up with a brilliant idea on equality. Gurdeep Singh and daughters, not sons. So whatever he's selling, he's given it the name of the daughters. Today we have women who are moving up the line. They've become pilots as well. We see and we hope that there will be a future one day when men will also take on the domestic role. And this is a very far-fetched future, mind you, this left picture. It's a very, very far-fetched future. But I thought it was interesting and I put it for you. And this, of course, is the most obvious thing. Show her it's a man's world, where the woman, at least in the lockdown, would say, show him it's a woman's world. Let the man also know how much a woman has to do to run the house in this crazy way. There will be many of you and your siblings who may at some point in time have thought in this manner as well. That why should the girls enjoy the dolls and the teddy bears? Why can't we do that as boys? And the girls may also have said, why can't we fly planes and rockets and play with robots? So that day will also be coming. So what then is gender division? It is a form of hierarchical social division to be considered as natural and uncatchable. It is not based on biological but social expectations and stereotypes, what we saw above in the images. Boys and girls are brought up to believe that the main responsibility of women is housework and bringing up children. It is reflected in sexual division of labor. Though women have started working even in rural areas and urban areas, their work is not appreciated and valued. Due to this division, the women's role in public life, especially in politics, is minimal. So as women started raising the issue of their rights and political equality, and after agitation in many parts of the world, they were provided with voting rights. Nowadays, women are provided with educational and career opportunities. These movements are called feminist movements. As gender division was raised on the political platform, women condition or the condition of women started improving their social life. Women started doing various jobs which were the monopoly of males. Only in the Scandinavian countries have the highest percentage of women participation in politics. In our country, women are distinguished or discriminated and in various sections of society. And society is still made of male dominated people, male domination, patriarchal families. Women face discrimination, disadvantages, and oppression in a variety of ways. In the education sector, women still have less literacy than men, as parents don't want to spend on girls' education. They say that the girl has to be, if you educate a girl, you will ultimately be marrying her, she will marry, go to another person's house, and plus you will have to give dowry. Even today in the urban areas, we see it, even in a city like Mumbai. In the marriage of the girl, you give a car, you give a flat. In the rural areas in North India and especially, they actually set up the woman's home when she gets married. From pin to an elephant, everything is given to the girl when she gets married. In the workplace, women are paid less than their male counterparts, though both do the same amount of work. All these points we did see in the images above, where we see why people are demanding equal pay for equal work. And I told you, girls, it is your responsibility to bring about the change in society. You girls are the ones who have to educate the boys. And boys, it is until and unless that you do not open up, you do not respect women, we will only be celebrating Father's Day in the world and not Mother's Day, where the mother is the heart and soul of the family. She is the mother, the daughter-in-law, the wife, a person who goes out. She has many, many roles to play. Now, while we are here, we need to also understand women discrimination as sex ratio. A birth of a girl child, even today, is considered as a burden on the family, whereas boys are considered the name carriers of the family, patriarchs. So many girls are killed even before they are born, female infanticide. Or once the girl is born, the girl child is thrown in a bin or is put in a center or a shelter home or is just disbanded, discarded. Girls are not sent to school even if they are kept in the house. For the family, they are not safe even within their own home. Why? Because they are being beaten up, harassed, and other forms of domestic violence is being practiced on them. All the household chores are being done by women, even if they work outside and earn money. Look at the political scenario. In India, women participation is very, very low. Now, participation of the women in the Lok Sabha has crossed 10%. In the state assembly, women could not pass more than 5%. But in local self-government, due to representation and reservation of seats for them, we see around 10 lakh representatives. I think about a year or two ago, there was a reservation of 1/3 seats to be given in the central and state assembly. This has been passed in a women's bill. And it's because of that that women are coming up. Otherwise, where do you see women in the parliament? You can count them on your fingertips, whether it is your state assembly or the union government. I have a very interesting video for you to see. Just in case if you're a girl, it's all the more necessary that you see it.
तू खुद की खोज में निकल, तू किस लिए हताश है? तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू। ये बेड़ियां पिघाल के बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू, बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी? चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी? ये पापियों को हक नहीं कि लें परीक्षा तेरी, कि लें परीक्षा तेरी। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है। जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है, जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है। तू आरती की लौ नहीं, तू क्रोध की मशाल है, तू क्रोध की मशाल है। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। अगर तेरी चुनर गिरी तो एक भूकंप आएगा, एक भूकंप आएगा। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। तू खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू। ये बेड़ियां पिघाल के बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू, बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी? चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी? ये पापियों को हक नहीं कि लें परीक्षा तेरी, कि लें परीक्षा तेरी। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है। जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है, जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है। तू आरती की लौ नहीं, तू क्रोध की मशाल है, तू क्रोध की मशाल है। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है। तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। अगर तेरी चुनर गिरी तो एक भूकंप आएगा, एक भूकंप आएगा। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है। तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है।
I hope you liked this video and it made a lot more sense to you saying that खुद की खोज में निकल।